Hey, welcome in everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Turn my phone down. Good to see everybody coming out. So we got a bit of Spud's raid. Thank you, DJ, for the raid. We got, well, of course, we have Furry in here. Furry. Haha, Fury in here. To help us do a map review, but let's see who all Fury and Keith and Jake and Ryan and White Oak Farms. I think White Oak, that's I think, have you been in here before, White Oak? That name looks new. NPC and Ninja and Bobby Foster and Feldon. And Mr. Rusty Money. Good to see you, Rusty, and Mr. Big Daddy Buds. What's up, Biggie? And who else? Who did I miss? Anybody did I miss? And Spuds. And Josh, how are you? Mr. M and Joy. I miss anybody? I don't think so. Oh, look, there he is. Mr. Farmer Tent in the house. How are you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. It's good to see everybody. Thank you for coming out. We're going to do a little map, not really map review, but kind of map tour-ish. And farming with friends with where did it was just standing on my head. Well, that guy right there, Mr. Fury in his house. How's
everybody doing today? Good, I'm good. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, no problem. I'm glad you accepted the invitation.
Double checking on my volume, everybody. How is it? Is it good? I got it turned all the way up, so we'll see.
Yeah, how is it, everybody? Volume sound good so far? I mean, obviously we don't have equipment running right now, but...
Right.
Farmer Texas doing it just like now. Oh, so we're gonna be your soothing nightly voice to put you to sleep tonight, right? Farmer Texas, he sounds good on his end. Awesome. Sounds good to me.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, and there's Graham. I forgot Graham too. I seen him in here. How you doing, Graham? To see what we have in store. We don't have nothing crazy, just some farming. So, Mr. Fury, if you want to take, I know you like Fent, so I have you a Fent tractor over there. If you want to take the Fent tractor and either, I don't know if it has tongue-tied. If it has enough horse for the mowers, I mean, if you want to bale straw, and I'm gonna
doesn't matter to me.
I'm gonna harvest
I am your
some
guest.
oats, and then we're gonna move on to a couple wheat fields, and
okay,
if we get wrapped up there, then we might cut some grass and bale some grass bales or something.
Yep.
Sound good to you?
Yes, whatever you want to do.
All right.
I just want to take a few seconds, and I want to wish my brother Gutterball to a speedy recovery. He is home at sick. He would have been joining us tonight, but he's got the flu, everyone, so he's doing pretty bad. He was laying down last I checked.
Yeah, that's I think Rusty can speak from experience that, yeah, hope it gets some rest and it's feeling better. Absolutely. But alright, I will wait for you on the other side of that building. And I'll be in the John Deere with the white in, and you can follow me over to the field if you want.
You want me to grab the harvester?
Oh no, the harvester's already over there. If you want to take the Fent tractor and hook up to that square baler.
Sure,
and
we'll do.
Follow me over there. Yep, awesome.
Yep, we'll do.
Sweet. And Mr. Hey, there's Ball. How you doing, buddy? You're here watching. Well, I'm glad you're here watching. I hope you feel better soon, buddy. I know the... Doesn't matter what kind of sickness you have, it all stinks. That's for sure. And who else is in here? Mr. John C. Pepper, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, I seen that, Rusty, that you felt... Oh yeah, you looked like you felt much better today. It's good to see you back streaming again too, Rusty. We'll wait for... Oh, there he is. That was quick. Here I'm looking at the tree like, where's he at? You're right behind me. Alright, so we're gonna make a hard right.
I've never been on the map, so you're leading the way.
Neither have I. This is... I've only been on this map for... Here, I'll even block it hard for you.
Whew, tight roads.
This is hard. I was on it maybe for like 30 minutes. Yesterday, just setting stuff up.
I'm stuck on the fence.
Stuck on the fence. Yeah, we got this oat field down here that we'll start in, and are you still stuck?
No, just
No?
waiting on 4 million cars to leave so I can get out.
Well, I blocked the traffic this way. I didn't think about traffic the other way. Alright, Jake, thank you for stopping in, buddy. I appreciate it.
Have you already been harvesting?
I just made one little pass. Yeah, that was a while ago.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. And we are, I will put this out there too, that we are all vanilla. There's no chocolate or strawberry. It's all vanilla. We're no mods. It's all base game. So we're going only as fast as the equipment will let us go. So So how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody doing good? I know it's a little... This is kinda late for me, that's for sure. But it's all good. It's all good. I had enough rest from staying up maybe a little too late last night.
This tractor is fine, by the way. Pulls it good.
Does it? Oh, does it? Okay. Yeah, I checked the horsepower to make sure it was... And I knew you was a Fent guy.
Yeah, I use pretty much everything.
Yeah. A Fent and John Deere guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I grew up using.
right. So you wanna tell us a little bit about your maybe real life farm? Like how big of a
Sure.
farm?
Absolutely, if you guys want to know.
Yeah,
Absolutely. My father owned a farm for 45 years, and his father before him owned it.
Oh, nice.
And I grew up as a farmer, literally, as a dairy farmer.
Right?
And 15 years ago, when my dad passed away, my mom didn't want to do it anymore. So she said, "What do I do?" I said, "Well, Mom, you can always rent it to a local farmer," which is what she did.
Well, that's usually
and
what happens a lot. Yeah, absolutely.
So she decided to do that, and what I did is I got the farmhouse, so I lived literally on the farm. and I
Gotcha.
work on the farm every day to help him. Now, lately, I've been helping quite a bit more because all his workers are down with COVID. I mean, they've been back lately, but they're still kind of sick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
They're
I've been
slowly
helping
coming
full time.
back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Been helping kind of full time the last 2 weeks, which is bringing me back to a lot of stuff. But when all his workers come back, I literally just help part time when I feel it necessary to get out of the
Gotcha.
house.
Yeah.
I'm full time retired. About 5 years ago, I retired because I fell off a scaffold off a roof and crushed my shoulder
Oh.
and had to have surgery, and I couldn't work anymore. So that's what led me to say, hey, look at YouTube.
Right.
But, first of all, thank you for inviting me and letting me come into your world.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
really different. It's nice.
Absolutely.
But, yep, I've been doing it pretty much my whole life. Farming is in my blood. I don't know why. And then I play a farming game, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, we had a family farm that my dad and my uncle, me growing up, that they farmed. And my dad is the youngest of 13. And they farmed, and then when I got old enough, I was a farmhand for a friend of ours. And he had equipment that my dad and my uncle did not have. So they kind of exchanged, equipment for work,
Yep.
So, and then I, growing up during the summertime, I would, help him out too and help out on our farm and mostly hay work, cutting hay, raking, tending, baling. I never got into harvesting because it wasn't our harvester, it was his,
Right.
But driving grain trucks to the elevator and dumping them into the altars and the grain bins and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's kind of similar. My dad, when I got old enough and out of high school, and my dad looked at me and said, whatever you do, and this was about the time that, like, the small, like all your small farms were getting bought up by bigger ones.
Yep.
And we have a couple out here that, we have a couple farmers that went really big time and started buying up a lot of the land. And because the small time farmers couldn't keep up anymore, cost wise, and just kind of run them out. Which is sad to see, because that's what I'm in where I'm at. It's a small farming community, and like I said, it's sad to see that a lot of the small farmers are gone.
Yep, it really is. We don't have a big farm. We have literally 3 fields right now that the guy runs, but I'm sure he has more because he has a lot of cows.
Right.
He has 125 head of Holstein.
Oh wow.
That I literally have been tagging calves for the last week and a half.
Yeah.
It's been fun. So I'm sure on our farm, we had 2 60-acre bean fields and 1 40-acre grass field.
Gotcha.
But we didn't have nearly the amount of cows that he did. We only had 80. So he's definitely expanded the farm for sure.
Yeah.
But he uses all our tractors, all of our equipment, all the stuff. So when I do help him, it's just like using my own.
Like it used
if you
to
know
be,
what I
yeah.
mean.
Right. Well,
So it's kind of cool. Go ahead.
We had cattle. We had some cows. Basically fat cattle, just to raise them to, fatten them up, and we would sell some and butcher the rest. And the guy helped. He had registered Angus cattle, and we worked them, the Titan and the Ivermectin and all that jazz that goes along with, working cattle. And oh yeah, when you have a big old 2,500-pound cow, you know, in the cattle chute, stand up on her back legs and try to take you and the 15-foot gate down with you. Yeah, that's that stuff's not fun.
Yeah. Yep. I've been there. That's for sure.
But yeah. Anyway. But, yeah, I'm like I said, I miss it. I miss being outside. I miss, you know, the farming part of it. But you know, like my dad said, you know, there wasn't. If you're, you know, small, there's no money in it at all.
No.
Like you're just barely.
No.
If you're looking to break even, you know.
I'm in a good situation though because I can pick and choose when I want to help.
Right.
So when I get bored of it, I kind of just go do something else. It's kind of nice.
Thank you, Thunderball. You get to feel better, buddy. Hope you feel better.
Bye,
soon.
brother. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you.
Yeah. Thank you for dropping the line. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Alright, DJ. See you, Spuds. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for the raid, too. Let's see who else did I miss. I seen Wolves came in, too. How you doing, Wolves? I think I'm all caught up now.
Trust me, it's rough, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Well, that's what my buddy... We'll see you, Farmer Tech. Thank you for stopping in. Good night, buddy. We'll see you on the next one. Oh, Wolves has got a cough. Yeah, everybody's got something. Sinuses or...
Yep.
It's wild. But that's what my buddy that, you know, is streaming on Twitch. That's what he was saying. That it's like, I don't know how you keep up with chat. I said, well, most of the time, chat kind of keeps up with itself. That kind of, chat is kind of self-sustaining for the most part.
Yeah. Yep. They talk amongst themselves. It's nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You gonna have enough space in there to get down the other end?
I'm at 69%, so it's a bit close. Oh, yeah, a bit close.
It's definitely different without mods, isn't it?
Uh-huh. A little bit. I mean, I like to go a little bit faster.
Yep.
Like maybe about 10 or 12. I don't like to go like, you know, super fast, but
100%. Play it, yeah. It's great. That's what I love about this game is there's so many different ways to play, and it makes it absolutely epic.
Yep. Absolutely right. Yep. And if, I mean, right now, you got there's a rock crawling map out there, so if you'd like to do just a little bit of farming, I'm sure you can probably do some kind of farming and a lot of rock crawling if you wanted to, you know?
I mean, look at even Gutterball and I were doing mining.
Hey, Rob, welcome in. How are you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this, what map was that?
Yukon Valley.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's right. And then isn't there a little bit on Elk Mountain?
Yes.
And there's some...
A lot, actually.
Yeah, on that one too, yeah. Hey, Dad, X5 Amen, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome to the farm. Spun around and...
Don't you wish you could like tab into vehicles like right away in real life?
Right.
Just hit a button and go to the next vehicle.
Yeah, if you're at one end of the there's been many times I had to walk to the other end of the field for something, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, sheer a sheer bolt off or something in the PTO and go, oh, why did that have to happen all the way down here? I have to walk all the way down to the other end. Yeah.
That's why in our games, or my games, I put in the mobile workshop.
Oh,
because it simulates. There's a lot of times you have to fix tires and things.
Oh yeah,
in the field
on the fly, absolutely.
Yep.
Sure do.
But that's the main reason I like the game as much as I do, because it's literally play it. If you want to play super realistic, play it. If you want to go super fast, play it.
Right.
It's great.
Yep. Or if you're like, oh my god, I'm so done harvesting this field or whatever, you can go ahead and hurry up and get it done and move on to something else.
Not gonna lie, so have I.
Uh-huh.
We all have, I think.
Yep. I'm doing good, Rob. Doing good, thank you. How's the farming going? We're doing good. I'm in here with Mr. Fury. And we're just doing a little bit of farming, a little bit of chatting, a little bit of hanging out, doing all that stuff. Yeah, there's this. In this game, there's definitely something for everyone. Absolutely. Yes. Wolf says if tabbing was an option, he would probably accidentally tab into somebody else's car.
Facts. Yep. I'd find myself in the wife's car, probably. Facts.
Yep. Just as long as the wife didn't find you in somebody else's car, right?
It's true. Look at that Porsche. I'm in it.
Oh, Rob is giving you problems.
I know. I've got chat up. I can see it. But it's not my chat, so I'm not going to say nothing.
You see that, Rob? Fury's just going to take it like a champ.
They know how I feel about them.
Oh, yeah. I guess that could have been another road down here. And, it is a little tight down here.
You're awesome, Rob. I wouldn't have expected it from anyone else.
Right. That's funny.
So what else do you want to know? Anything else?
How did you stumble upon Farming Simulator? Like, what was your first?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I've been playing Farming Simulator since FS11. So I've been playing for quite a few years. Yes,
even before me. Wow.
I started playing it in FS11, but I didn't get serious until FS13. I started watching Daggerwin on YouTube, and I thought, wow, that game looks cool. And I had to ask Santa Claus for it, a.k.a. my wife.
Uh-huh.
I got it. And I got it, and I've been hooked on it ever since. And as the games and the progression of the games go, it gets more and more and more real, and it's amazing. As a farmer, as an ex-farmer, it's just great.
Yes, it's I know there's some haters out there, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, come on, it's still a video game. You know, there's only so much they can do with it.
Facts. Yep.
You know, I love it for what it is.
Exactly. You know, and I just can't believe that we get what I think the most about it is what I've encountered in all of my years on Farm Sim is the amount of people all over the world that play this game.
That play it, yeah, absolutely.
You know,
yeah.
We've all had them from all over.
Right.
And it brings people together, unlike other communities we can all talk about.
Oh, yeah. We can talk about, but we all know what those are. Yeah.
Yep, 100%.
Yep, that's right, Ninja. Farm Sim love, absolutely.
That's right.
Yep.
When this is full, Big A, where do you want me to take it? You want me to take it to the silo or sell it?
I don't know if I have a silo.
I don't either.
You can sell it. Like where we come out of, that little farm area. I mean, where was that at? Let me see. If you go past that, the first road on the left, I think. No.
Okay.
No, there's two.
Well-
I mean, you know how to find sell points.
Yep, I can find it. What I'll sell? You want me to just sell it at the highest seller?
Yeah, that'll work. Yep.
Okay.
That works for me.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can do it myself too.
Yeah. I think you know how to play the
What do I
game.
got in here, anyways?
Oats.
Oats.
Yep.
Looks like we are going to the gas house. I don't have to go yet because
You're not quite full.
still got a little bit of room.
Okay. That, or you can take over in the harvester, or and send the harvester on the worker, and not just go
Sure.
sell it,
Whatever.
and then we can show off a little bit more of the map.
Sure, whatever you want.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, we can do that too.
Whatever you want. I'm in your house. We're gonna do it your way.
Wow, don't let my wife hear you say that.
Yeah. Don't tell my wife either.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I think so, Wolves. I've seen. Where did I see that? Like, when it came out, it was the number one hit. I forgot how many. What the number was, how much it beat, like, Call of Duty. Like, Call of Duty as a franchise. Farm Sim, like, smoked it.
Yep.
And that's unreal to me that that's possible, you know, that a farming game can outweigh Call of Duty that's been around for so long, you know? I'm not saying that FS hasn't been around for, you know, it's been around for a long time. Since what, 8? 08?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I've seen, that's a video to go watch. If you ever look up Dangerwin and see him playing FS08, oh my lord.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about some graphics now. Ooh.
Yeah, really. Well, when the game first came out, I think it was more like what we call today, more like app-based, you know? It was like a,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know what they called it back then, but it was way different.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, it was, yeah, very blocky, very,
Mm-hmm.
which, I mean, that's what everything was back then. I mean,
Yep.
just, yeah. I remember watching that video, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, even just like me this week, going back on 19 to this, you don't realize how much of a difference there is from 19 to 22.
Yep. Could
Until
not
you-
have said it better myself.
You know, until you play it, and it's like, oh my gosh. I think I have, well, I have a disc copy of it somewhere in my house, but I have 13 somewhere. But I also have 13 on Steam.
Yeah.
So,
Well, what I get a lot is most of the complaints that people have are things that weren't that was in the last game but didn't come with the new game. You know, like the seasons and things like that. But
yeah,
you cannot deny the way how much they've come with the graphics. You can't.
right,
It's just amazing.
right. And for them to self-publish it, you know, too,
Yeah,
and not have
sure.
that's quite the undertaking, I would say.
Yep. That bale gonna be in your way?
Nope, I'll push it out of the way. I'll run it right through the header and come out the back. Yep.
Shred it up. Now, in real life, it would literally just push the bale.
Yeah. Since I'm close, I'm just gonna go over here real quick and unload.
Oh, sure. And then, do you want me to take that to sell it, or you can, and I'll take over harvesting? What do you want? Whatever
that's
you
fine.
want.
You can take over harvesting.
Okay.
I'll.
Sure.
We'll go for a drive.
Well, that'll give
And-
you guys the chat a chance to see more of the map too.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. Oh, so close. That's close enough. We're at
Yeah,
97%.
it says 0.
I'm at 97 in the wagon and the trailer.
Oh, nice.
Where was that at? Yeah, where's that place at?
The one that starts with a C is, I think, the highest. Because I can see your screen, too.
That's that cast house. It's 807. Yeah. It's probably... Well, I just closed it. Haha. Oh, it's not that. It's right there. Awesome. Alright. Turn on beacons for safety. Give you guys a chance to see the map a little bit. And this is... I'm sorry, I didn't... If you didn't catch it in the title, this is the map, Bredow. It is on the very first row of the map category, down all the way at the bottom.
Is this crossplay?
I believe so, yes.
Nice.
'Cause I think it's just a normal 2x map, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, these roads are, yeah.
Now you know what took me so long to get out of the yard.
Now I know why you wanted to take the harvester.
Oh, I don't care. I'm playing on a map that if you have anything bigger than 3 meters, you get stuck.
Oh, yeah, the one that you did last night. Yep.
That's like the biggest field is like an acre.
I liked, well, in Fruitland is kind of like that. But I played on Klein's Land quite a bit on 19, and I loved that map.
If I could just say one thing, Big A,
What's
for
that?
you?
Yeah, go for it.
If you guys get a chance and you like what you see, make sure you hit the thumbs up and that little ding ding bell so you get notified when Big A drops a video.
Oh, thank you very much for that. It's like we're dropping. Oh, at the light pole. That light pole does not move. It's like we're dropping off the oats at an apartment building, is what it looks like. Sweet.
It does. I'm watching your screen and it does look like an apartment building.
There's a balcony right here.
It does. Well, here's your load of oats in your backyard.
Well, there's something that spawns there, so I'm assuming it's like a production. Or it could be. I have no idea.
You can definitely tell it was one of the earlier maps because the newer ones have everything labeled.
Yeah, I was gonna. Actually, what does it say? Yeah, I have no idea what that says. Ooh, I found it collectible.
Nice. Yep. We sure know that sound.
There's 9 more cows to be found. What does this say? I can't read that either. Well, I wonder what... I wonder if you have to buy... Not that I'm gonna buy the land, but, that is a wrong button.
There's a huge placeable area straight across from our farm. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be... If you look at the map, it looks like there's supposed to be animal pens there. Is what it looks like. But I guess since on multiplayer, you had to start either in Farm Manager or start from scratch.
Yeah. Yep.
Then they don't show up. Where in the world am I at?
That's huge, though. You could build out a farm real quick there.
Yeah, you could. Well, I initially had... Why is that not showing up? That was weird. I had initially had that area bought. And then head over there. I'm like, I see that's weird. You can't even buy that area. I wonder if you can on single player though. Like where I'm dumping.
Yeah,
Where
I
I'm
see it on your
dumping the
map.
oats, like you can't buy it. So it's gotta be a production, I would think. I
Yeah.
don't know. That's weird.
Now, remember the older maps, you couldn't sell the stuff either. You know, like the newer ones, you can buy the production and then sell it.
Yeah, right. And maybe that's maybe if you have a production, that's where you can sell whatever palletized goods that you have.
Boy, looking at your screen, the map looks pretty good, though.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I like the little village. The
pretty
cars
detailed.
do not. Oh,
As I'm trying to harvest and watch you drive.
well, don't watch me drive because I about smoked that car.
It's no different than trying to watch chat and drive.
Right? I think I missed my turn. I really do. Yep. Oh boy. Not gonna turn around. I think that encircle, encircle back around. I'll tell you what, there's no watching chat on this map. Holy cannoli.
Yeah, I was just going to say, if you were hopping, good luck.
Yeah. If I'm hopping, then you guys hop right along. I'll catch up later.
That's it. That's awesome. So far, it's playing well, though. We're not getting any stutters or any issues.
No.
That's good.
No, 'cause I don't know what. And I went back through and, like, changed my graphics again. But my stream on the Holler, you know, when you're talking about that Lizard F100 truck with it kind of stuttering, I was having that in today on the Richlands, Ohio map with the Mack truck. Oh, it was driving me bonkers. And I don't...
I don't know what was causing that. I know the speed is weird on it because you can only go like a certain speed.
Yeah. But it was just a vehicle that was almost like... It reminded me a lot of, like, the logs. You know, when the logs rubber band. That's what it reminded me of. It looked like the vehicle was rubber banding. So...
Yep.
I went through and luckily, several months ago, I took snapshots of all of my graphic settings. So I went back to that and changed everything back to that, and it reduced it drastically. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing and maybe just playing on the map, you know, but it's not doing it with any of this stuff. But there's also no mods in either.
Right. That's...
So
I was just going to say, that helps.
And yeah, it's hard to... It's hard to say, like, when there's a mod conflict, you know, it's hard to go through and start deactivating and reactivating mods and taking that process. That's
Trust
a little
me, I
rough.
run into it daily.
Yeah.
I have so many mods, I've got an addiction.
I've calmed down as far as like third-party mods. Unless it's a private one, you know, I have a couple of Mark Thor's mods.
Oh, he's amazing.
I have no
like the guy.
issues with them, but like I might have a few from Hin's mods, but other than that, I try to stick to the mod hub just for You know, the mere fact of them not meshing.
I'll tell you what. I mean, you want to talk about detail. Mark's mods. Did you see it on his sprayer that he put like little neon lights and stuff on it? That's sick to me.
Yeah, the one that Ben Sky was.
Yeah, I think in my opinion, and like I said, my opinion doesn't weigh a lot, but he's probably one of the best modders out there that I've seen. And I play with a lot of mods. So I've seen them all.
Yes. Yeah, but to have that, that whole sprayer boom.
Oh, it was like
illuminate.
Sky. Yeah, he had it like red or something or blue or something. It was pretty
blue.
sick. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that was really cool.
But I mean, they go a little fast for me, but how I supplement that is when I do use his mods, I just adjust down speed. That's all I do.
Right. You had over 2,000 hours last year on FS. Holy cow, Josh.
I won't tell you my numbers. I get that in about a month.
Wow, that's a lot. Well, that's what my wife asked me today. She goes, "What time are you streaming tonight?" I said, "Late." She's like, "Okay, now what about tomorrow? Are you streaming tomorrow?" "No, I'm not."
Start planning it, my friend, because it only gets worse.
Oh, I know. Well, I know by the time Thursday hits, I'm like, "Oh my God, yes! Tonight's stream
Me
night."
too.
I'm like, "Tonight's stream night."
That's the thing is that, like, you and Gutterball, you guys work. I sit home all day. If I want to stream, or I'm not streaming anymore, but if I want to record a video at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I can.
Right. Yeah.
And you guys have to go by your work schedule.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
I'd love to, but I'm usually in bed by like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Well,
that's what you said.
Yeah, and then I'm up at, 3:30, 3:30, get up. The dog usually starts moving when I get up.
Yep.
So I have to take her out. And
I wanted to thank you also for all your hard work you have done on our streams as well. It just means the world to me that you come in and you've done what you did and you helped right out and jumped right in, and that's what we do.
No problem.
Yep.
I'm honored. I was honored to meet him in the little blue wrench, and even though I had no clue what I was doing.
And like I told you guys in my community page, I got rid of them for now. They may be back someday.
Yeah.
But I got to get my head right to do them, because as Big A will tell you, streaming is a different world. It's than what I'm used to, and it's a lot for me to take in. That's all. Nothing wrong, nothing major. Just it was like my head was wanting to explode every week trying to come up with stream ideas.
Oh yeah. Well, that's that one community. Well, my schedule I put up for this week on Monday, and I forgot who it was. Somebody had commented and said, "Oh my gosh, that's a lot of farms to take care of." I said, "Well, I want to give people options." I mean, I'm the type of person I like to play. I want to play on different maps. I don't like to. Now, my own gameplay, I like to play on a map for a while. But as far as like live streaming, you play 2-3 hours, maybe sometimes 4-hour live stream. Then you kind of want to move on to something else.
Yep.
Then people, some options that.
I mean, if I wasn't recording a video half the time, I'd probably be on there 150 episodes for every thing. But by 20 or 25, you think people want to move on.
Oh, absolutely, Rusty. That's what support is about. Helping each other out. Yep.
100%, Rusty. Yep. That's when he asked me, I was so honored to come on, and Gutterball was going to join us. If he wasn't sick, he'd be here too.
Oh, absolutely.
But
Yep.
that's what we came on here for, and I promised him I would give him a watered down version of Fury because I'm usually very hyper. I usually am going 90 miles an hour, but he deserves the best, and we wanted to make sure that it was his stream and he was doing it his way.
Yeah, I just like to get on here and play and chat, and I'm sure Rusty feels the same way, and everybody else that streams that. That's what it's about, and I had a blast today in my early stream. I had a spur of the moment thing. Was it? I think it was Hodge. Hodge won it in. Was asking about a stone picker. About how to empty out a stone picker. So we went and leased a stone picker.
Right.
And then everybody else jumped in while he happened to be on console. Well, I'm not really too savvy on, console controls, but so I know he was having problems where it didn't give him the option to unload, like to force unload.
Yeah.
So I don't know what but I would like to do more than that. I have an idea that may pan out, may not. I may do a live stream one day that we're on Elm Creek or one of the base game maps with no mods, kind of like this.
Yep.
And we go through, and hopefully I have a whole lot of new people in it. And they say, well, how does this work? And show them how to do it.
Yep.
I mean, that's, like you said, that's why you prefer the recorded videos. That is
100%.
the best version of yourself.
Yep.
Teaching somebody.
Well, yeah, 100%. You nailed it. Because for me, if I'm recording and I want to stop and teach someone how a combine works, I don't have to stop and read chat. I can just stop and teach.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yep. Yep. We're getting a lot of bales off this field.
There we are. We might have to lease another bale loader. We might have to.
Yeah, the big one.
We'll have.
Yeah,
Well,
the
without
automotive
one, without one, we may have to get another one, and we may have to. We may have to tag team hauling bales.
Well, if you want, I can set this guy off on a worker and go grab it and start picking up the bales.
Yeah,
if you
that'll
want.
work. Yeah, and I can. Yeah, we can babysit the. We can babysit the guy in the combine. Yeah.
Is it?
Is it not? Wait a minute. I bet you don't have permissions, do you? Hang on.
Oh, to tire. No, hey, I don't. Probably. That's okay.
No, you do. That's right.
There you go. Yeah, I forget with that with gutter ball all the time.
Just don't say I'm stepping out for a minute and stay in the combine.
Yeah. He says, I said, I'll take over harvesting for you. And he stayed in the harvester. Where did you put the bale loader?
It's behind the shed that had the tractors and the baler in it.
Oh, I got it. I see it. Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Yes, absolutely, Josh. Absolutely. And that's... If anything is like my jam, I love doing that. I love... That's what I mean. I'm gonna take one stream. I don't know when, but one stream, and I'm gonna do that. If I only have, what in the world is going? Oh my lord!
I promise that's not hashtag Fury's problem.
No, it's just don't worry about the bet. That's what happened. No, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
You can't get good help anymore.
Oh my goodness. Are you
Well, I
sure
hope
Thunderball is at home sick? That wasn't him in the
He might be playing around with it. Oh, that's okay, car. Don't stop. It's all right.
Is he like somehow remotely playing with us
might
right
be.
now? Thunderball?
He might be. If you saw how far around I had to go to get this bale loader out, you're gonna laugh.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I couldn't get out of the yard.
What was how I got the combine down here was store deliveries. Is how I got it down here. Like,
I can't get around here. Okay.
why is it
Well-
no? Well, I guess
Well,
it wants to
it's
go
hard.
at an angle for some reason.
well, that could be the map. Keep that in
Yeah.
mind when you give the map the score.
Yep. It's not like a multi-terrain angle or something. You know, whatever. We'll let
What
it
is
roll.
funny is you can't say hashtag realism when I'm driving this. I just drove through someone's front yard.
There you go. And that's
You want me to get back in it and do it?
Where? Whoa, 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 whoa! Ugh. Yeah, I wonder why the workers blocked buying objects. He just hit the baler, clown. Oh my lord. Oh no, he stopped himself. Oh my goodness. I'll hop back
Sorry,
in it.
I just took about 3 layers of paint off the guy's car. It's okay. I'm coming. I promise.
Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hey, look, there's South Central. That's part of your country, isn't it?
That's right.
Well, I'm in South
He's one of-
Central. Who else did I miss?
He's one of my dogs. He's a good
Oh.
guy.
There's Mr. Eric.
Real life
How are
farmer.
You?
Real
How
life.
are you, Eric? Welcome in, buddy. Yeah, that's what we were just thinking, that the map has multi-terrain angle. Yep. Thank you for verifying that. Well,
What does that mean for workers though? They don't follow it. They don't do it.
well, I wonder, because we had so much of it. I don't know why he wouldn't turn around and go. I don't know. Yeah, so you people, you crazy people in chat, what does that mean if the map has multi-terrain angle? If we have somebody new in chat or new that have been watching at a later date, you know, what does that mean?
Fury just doesn't know.
Oh, that too. Or maybe Ben doesn't know either. I've heard that term before. Oh, thank you. I just thought it meant they can. It gives them more options, but I don't know. Apparently, it didn't give these workers the right options.
Probably not.
I'm just saying.
That was funny. Maybe these workers got left off on the.
Yeah,
They
I
taught
guess.
how to drive.
Multi-terrain? Yeah, we don't do that.
They were at the water cooler when they were learning.
Uh-huh. Didn't get that memo.
It means the map has more than just. Oh. Did you see what he wrote?
Oh, what's that? I mean, the map has more than just north-south. Oh, it has. Okay. Gotcha. But, I mean, I would have thought, I mean, that's pretty... Well, let's just look at the map. I mean, I would have thought that's pretty straight, but maybe... I don't know. I don't know. I don't question things I don't know. Well, sometimes, but not all the time. And there's Miss Julia. How are you? Well, I'm in, Julia. Right. You're harvesting. Yeah. I got you. Did you find the sell point for the bales?
No,
No? Oh, you haven't made it that far yet, have you?
I haven't gone in. I was still collecting them.
Oh, you're still. I got you.
Let me see. Let me see.
I think it's pretty close to the same area that I was just at.
Okay.
Close. So, yeah, good luck with the bale loader trailers.
Trust me, I had to go around Robin Hood's barn to get there.
I bet.
Through someone's, like, you want to talk about hashtag realism? Nope.
So I want to say thank you for everybody stopping in tonight. I appreciate you guys stopping in and showing some farm sim love. And
So, let me ask you this, Big A, since everybody commented on it. If
what's that?
a map is set up with multi-terrain, how would it work with course play? Would it work good?
Oh, that's out of my wheelhouse. I don't use horseplay either. I mean, if Vince Guy was in here, he could probably be all over that. I would think. I don't know. But I mean, let's go one even further than that. How do you know a map has multi-terrain until you get into it?
True.
You know?
Unless they say it. Some of them do.
Oh, Josh says horseplay doesn't care about multi-terrain info. Okay.
Okay, so that's
Fair
separate
enough.
then? Okay.
Yeah, fair
So,
enough.
like if I did a Let's Play on this, I don't use workers, but I use course play. Same thing to a point.
Right. Says
Okay.
horseplay calculates based on speed, optimized paths, and then based on your settings. Gotcha.
Okay. Nice.
Fair enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I learn something every day. That's awesome.
Awesome answer.
Yeah, really. I
Yeah.
wouldn't have known.
Me neither. I mean, I don't even use GPS. I just know like what I'm doing now. I usually do the whole DJ Oham thing. Make 2 or 3 headlands and just hire a worker, and whatever happens, happens. And I know I'm going to have a mess to clean up later on.
Okay, I hope. According to this, the bale sell point is underneath a cover.
Oh boy.
Like it's inside a shed. And I've got this. Oh, this is a pretty detailed map though in here.
Yeah?
Not gonna lie, it's pretty sick. It's got a lot of like I'm at the animal dealer.
Oh, yeah. We'll just pop down
Oh,
there.
I wonder if I can go straight through there to get back. Sorry, as I talk to myself.
Oh, now you're running over me. Hey, how you doing?
How'd
Stuck
you
in,
tap into that?
stuck in the, well, I tapped into the sell point.
I guess I'm gonna have to do this outside
Oh boy.
and maybe push them in.
Sure.
What do you think?
Yeah, go for it. Why not? Hashtag realism.
Yeah, I don't think that's working. And we don't have super strength on here, so
No, we don't. Unless you, yeah, unless you lower it and then push. Try
The
to push
bottom
some of the
half in?
bales and then maybe it'll sell some of the low
yeah, maybe.
ones.
I don't know. I tried.
Oh, I found another toy. And there they go. They're selling. Oh, one more. Right here.
Be a lot easier if I just unhooked from the trailer.
Well, there's that. Yeah, well, there you go. There's another.
There, we sold
Maybe
them
if
all.
you had one of the bale loaders that, like the round bale ones, where it doesn't unload them in like a big old tall stack. You'd be
Yeah,
all
to
right.
me, putting the cell point underneath there is
Yeah.
great if you're doing it by hand, but for those people
Yeah.
who like their auto load trailers,
Yeah, that's not very convenient. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool look. That,
yeah.
but yeah, for like that, that's not gonna work. Yeah.
I'm hoping I'm gonna try to come out an easier way.
He says.
Yeah, that's the key.
Oh,
As my
Julia
famous
says,
saying my famous saying, don't quote me.
Yeah, don't quote you. Multi-trend and it will show up in the XML file. Gotcha. Hello, White Oak Farm. So did you leave us or did you come back? So was I right before? I don't remember seeing. Are you new to the channel? I know some of you are. Like South Central. I know you're new, but you're also part of Fury's peeps.
Yeah, he's my dog.
He's your dog. Nice. But I think White Oak Farm, I've seen that name before, but I don't know that I've seen it in my chat. But if you are new and anybody else that is new, welcome in, and I'm glad that you're here.
Okay, I did find a real super easy way to get there.
Yeah, nice.
Wow, that worked out pretty good and legit too.
Yeah, nice. Oh, there you are. You're at this end of the field.
Yeah. All you got to do is when you come out right there. I'm coming, Big A. I saw you. You come out, there's a little driveway. Take a left, you go straight, you run right into the animal dealer.
Oh, nice. Nice.
This is a decent sized field, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And that, Julia, thank you for coming in, and I hope you have a good night, and we will catch you on the next one. Have a good rest of your weekend, and like I said, thank you again for coming in. I appreciate it. She said good night to you too, Fury.
Oh, good night, Julia. Have a good one. I was reading it, but I was watching to make sure I could fit the trailer into this. Am I going to the apartment building?
Yeah.
To sell this?
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck. All right, we'll try it. Let's see. Oh, it's to the gas house.
Yeah, that's where we went last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the perf de Hoff is $4 more. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Oh my gosh.
Perf de Hoff?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to go there and see if it's easier than the apartment complex.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you've been in it. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, I'm glad that you said something this time. Hello and welcome in.
A pretty detailed map, though.
Mm-hmm. It is, yeah. Yeah. I mean, for it to be one of the, one of the first maps that had come out.
Yep. Ooh, it's a good thing I wasn't recording. All you saw was trees. Oh, Okay, I'm taking it to the same place, the animal dealer.
Oh, no, there's a sub point? Yeah, it's a grain mill or something, isn't it?
Yep, right next to it.
Yeah, nice.
That's kind of cool. All right, well, we know where to sell bales and where to sell the grain at. That's close to the farm or
Nice.
field.
Now, I'm curious what this... I might have to come back on this map and do like a new farmer mode on it, because I would like to see where the animal, like where the animal pens are right across from this field.
Yeah.
How
too.
it's set up, you know?
Me too.
I mean,
I
you
might
have a
have to have Gutterball
BGA
look
right
at this.
there, so if you had a couple fields that were sugar beets, you can take them right there to the BGA, or
Well,
silage.
That gave us some serious money for this.
That did. Nice. Alright, now we're going to push a bale with the combine.
Nice. This is awesome. Once you figure out where this goes, this is pretty cool.
Yeah? And you
It's
found
under
the
the
shortcut.
canopy of the. Yeah, I knew we would sooner or later. Well, it's legit though. It's not like we're driving in fields and stuff. It's a road.
Right. Because, I know we've all done that before. We're all like, oh, it's so much easier to cut across all these fields than
I've done it.
have to drive all the way through that again.
I think if you say you haven't, I don't think you're telling the truth.
Right. We all know better. So we've all done it. Hello, Bill. Welcome in. How are you? And why don't you've been working on YouTube videos? You started your own channel about a month and a half ago. Well, congratulations. I mean, I've only been in it for what, about a month and a half, about the same. I mean, like I said, I haven't been in it that long, but welcome to the family. Welcome to the FS family. Not quite. Alright, we're into...
There we go.
Awesome. We've been at this an hour and 15 minutes already. Holy crap.
You believe
This is
that?
a-
How fast it's going?
This is a good, well, this is a good sized field too.
Yeah.
And we're also going at 6 miles an hour. I mean, it's...
Right.
Ooh, you're doing a double at work in the morning.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Ugh. I'm doing a double shut-eye. Does that count?
Right. Well, I appreciate you stopping in, Bill. I really do. Especially if you're already tired and gonna do a double tomorrow. But yeah, I appreciate your time and appreciate you stopping in.
Yes. That's what it's all about right there.
Yep.
Your people will come to see you if you're doing the right things.
And like I've said it probably more times than what you guys want to hear it. I'm just a guy that likes, that loves to play this game, and I thought one day let's do a live stream and just chat with some good people and play the game and have some fun. It's simple as that. I mean, I don't know how much simpler it can get.
Now for
Hey,
in your
Motion
travels,
Tamer.
huh?
Motion Tamer, come in. Hey, Motion Tamer.
Oh, nice.
No. Bitty Buds is still in here lurking. Setting he's got some coffee.
That's awesome. It's okay. I just drove by the bale.
I'm alright. You need somebody to listen to while you're figuring out how to mod. Well, I'm glad I can be your voice of calmness. Sure. Clinton said it's a late night for him. It is for me too. But it is all good. We're farming and we're having fun with farming fun with Fury. How about that?
Don't pass that around too much. Oh, my dog.
Your who? Your dog?
My dog is insane. He just got a running start and ran and jumped up on a couch and knocked the couch over. At 1:45 in the morning.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Welcome to Fury's house.
Mm-hmm. Oh, mine last night, I don't know what she did. We have like 2 recliners and like a little side table in between them.
Mm-hmm.
She was standing on the arm of my recliner on that table, and I come out of what was my son's room is now the gaming room. I go, what are you doing? Get off that table. And she looked at me and did a bit of a loop, and we have a love seat that rocks. Well, if she hits it too hard, it like slams in the back of the wall. This was like it was before your guys' stream, so it was like 11:15. Like, oh my, why didn't you just hit off of the table and just like walk away gently?
Yep, just get off the table. So like when I yell at my cat, get off the table.
I had to like shake the whole house and put holes in the wall, and this is now that college ferret house. Mr. Keith Bleecker is lurking. Well, look who it is. How are you, Dalton Losh? That's my, well, I'm not gonna call him my little because he's almost as big as I am.
Sorry, I had to mute my mic while I coughed.
That is my cousin that just popped in the chat. How are you, Dalton? You finally found me, huh? You're getting back into the game since FS22. Curious what your favorite map is, so you can check it out. American map. My favorite one right now is probably Richlands, Ohio. Non-American style map. It's gotta be Old Stream Farm. I don't know why, but oh my gosh, I love that map. I bet you have. You've been tabs on my streams. Well, I'm glad you said hello. I'm glad you did. It's good to hear from you guys. That's awesome. Not just Farm Sim family, but real family popping in. But I am streaming with a guy named Fury Machine Gaming. You need to look him up on YouTube. Him and his brother Thunderball put out some very good content.
Oh yeah, first time I got all the bales. Sorry.
First time.
I nailed it. Hashtag realism on that one.
Hashtag nailed it.
100%. I unloaded
wait a
it and then
minute.
just.
Wait a minute, time out. This is not a Rabid Rob stream. Hashtag nailed it.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
This is a PG-13.
I knew I heard it somewhere.
Oh, we edited Rob so much.
That's
So
right.
much grief. Oh, my
Tell him
Lord.
Tell him he's got Fury saying his sayings now.
Oh, you know he's around.
He's probably lurking.
Yeah, you're either say his name one more time or say John Deere one more time, and he's gonna pop in. Guaranteed.
Well, I just I hit the unload button and I just floored it. You rag. See?
There it is.
See? You just say his name and he just appears. He's like, Shazam. Here you go. That's awesome. I just ran into a tree, Rob, because he did that. That was great.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, I was stealing your saying and I pushed the bales in and over like full speed and I said, nailed it. Hashtag nailed it.
Okay, what are we doing here? We have a standoff.
Of what?
Of cars. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go this way. They're just all sitting there, and I don't have room. Well, fine, I'm going this way. Now I'm going through somebody's fields. Hey, Chad, welcome in.
Hashtag realism.
Right.
It's like when I pulled this thing out of the yard, I was driving through people's front yards, and
Right.
it's like, excuse me, coming through.
Alright.
Took off about 3 inches of a guy's paint.
It'll buff out.
They're from Europe. They don't care what I do.
Right. Silly Americans.
Silly Americans. That was awesome.
Oh, and it was at that point that the stream went downhill. Oh my goodness.
I think it's going really well.
Oh, it is. I'm having fun. I'm having a blast.
Is that Chad that I see?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's in here.
Nice.
Yeah, Chad's in here. But back to my family, Dalton. There is a lot of awesome content creators in here. Like, I'm just going back up to, like, him and Joy. Eric Crazy Viking, CBW,
Rabid Rob.
Rabid Rock, yeah, if you see, yeah, I'm just like trying to scroll through chat real quick. White Oak Farms is a new one. Go check him out. Like, there's so many great content creators in here tonight. Also, I believe Wishing Gamer is a fairly new content creator, if I'm not mistaken.
Now, I wanted to point out tomorrow, Chad, you get a little visitor in your chat or in your stream.
Oh yes, I'm so
I
excited.
I told her not long because it's football, and Papa's going to be watching football, and I tend to say some bad words when football's on.
What? I'm like super. I'm stoked. I'm so excited for you, Chad. I really am. I really am. You're trying to do a 1980s role play. Well, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, it really is. Role plays are hard.
You started 4 years ago on YouTube. Okay, Wishing Gamer. So, you're not new, but you're still newish. Yeah, you will. Yeah, Chad, if you wanna, I think you're my only mod in here right now. Would you wanna start posting some links for me? Pretty please? With a cherry on top? Maybe? Oh, White Oak Farms are on PS4? That's cool.
Nice.
So there's well, Dalton, what do you play on? Do you guys play on console or do you play on PC? I mean, not that that really matters because you know, content kind of goes across the board.
Mm-hmm. Man.
It's really the only thing that differs is the controls. Oh, you're on Xbox currently. Gotcha. Awesome. I believe, yeah, the two maps that I told you about, Old Stream Farm and Richlands, Ohio, are both cross-play
Nice.
maps, I do believe.
I tend to like the European ones for me. I don't know why.
I've been going. I'm not gonna start this war, but.
Yep.
But I am. But until Richlands, Ohio came out, I feel like we were lacking on the American map side for being, you know, a very good, highly detailed map.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're kind of slacking on the, you know, the amount of American maps. And then, I'm not starting nothing. That's just my opinion.
Right.
And like Fury says, my opinion doesn't matter that much, but that's just
it. Yep. I think a lot of the reason is that we don't have a lot of American maps is because it's a German-based game.
Oh, absolutely. So, yeah, right. And again, on that same, you know, on that flip side, I think some of the American modders have went to like their own Facebook pages and their own itch.io pages. So they're, you know, a lot of them are PC only maps, which I mean, kind of. Let's go do some in tab. Oh boy, maybe. There we go. Ooh, nothing like driving in a.
You gotta go in cab, and then you're gonna go down to the very first road you come at. Take a right.
There's a car.
I'm watching your thing here. And then you're gonna go to the first road, not that one, keep going. You're going to take a right and then go around past the farm fences, and it's the sell point right in front of the barn. That where you sold the hay bales at, or straw bales.
I see you, yep.
Sorry, it's like double whammy. I'm playing and watching your stream at the same time. It's a delay, so I had to mute the YouTube. Otherwise, it's a delay.
Is that supposed to be like a horse paddock, I guess?
Yeah, I was wondering, like, on New Farmer if there'd be animals in it. It's kind of cool.
It is. Something different.
Yep, right in front of that white building, there's a sell point. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm watching your stream just like in real life.
What side's it driving, Fury?
It's like the passenger mod without having it in here.
This thing here?
Well, now I can just do what my wife does to me normally.
Oh boy.
I'm getting to the point where I'm getting so old that I have to turn the radio down when I get lost.
I do it too. Turning the radio down like that's going to help. No,
I still don't know where I'm going.
I'm lost, and you turn the radio down like, oh, now I know where I'm at. No, let's...
And then I turn around and tell her to start reading the house names and numbers. And she's like, just stop and ask somebody. I go, no, it's too easy.
I don't want them to know that I'm lost. Holy cow, there's a lot of fenced-in areas over here.
Yeah. It makes you wonder, like, if they're animal pens or what they are with them.
Nope, you can't close. Huh.
In fact, can you delete the fences? Because you can always build in them. You can make little mini farms.
Well, I wonder. I bet you can't buy
Hang on,
it.
let me come over with you real quick.
Yeah, you can't buy it. You can buy 7, but you can't.
Can you build in it, though? That's a key. It's flat. It's like it'd be cool for factories and stuff.
Land is not owned by you, but you cannot buy it. At least in multiplayer mode, you cannot.
True. We have to keep that in consideration.
Yeah. Now, in New Farmer, who knows what all you can do? There's probably a lot you can do.
Very, very good observation. Oh, we don't have the passenger mod. I tried to get it in the tractor.
Farmer times 2. What's up, my friend? How you doing? You're working on the race car. Nice. What kind of race car? Like dirt track? Drag car? Like what kind of race car? What kind of race car and what kind of car is it? Haha, there's a double whammy. Right? South Central. Yep, too many of them are wide open. Yeah, right.
And square and flat. Yep.
And it blows my mind as I will go to a conversation that Eric and I had at one point. He asked Nuclear Salmon and I, is the United States really that flat? No, it is not. We maybe have what? Maybe a couple states that may be that flat, but no. The United States is not that flat.
Not in my area. You better have a high horsepower tractor. There's hills everywhere.
Right.
What'd you say was outside the BGA here? This is a huge paddock here.
Well, I think that was, like, if you look at the map, if you look at the overview on the map, it looks like there's supposed to be like a cow barn and stuff in there.
I'll bet you on New Farmer this is your farm.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not going the right way.
Well, in a way though, if you could start farm manager, you could. This is a huge area.
Oh well, yeah, you can build something over there. Absolutely. Oh yeah. Because you can buy that in farm manager and start from scratch.
Because there are some smaller fields on this.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me go out here and turn around.
14's got sugar beets in it. Or 13 does. But man, that's huge. That's awesome, and it's right across the street from the BGA.
Yeah.
Which has sheds in it too, so you could park your vehicles here.
And huge bunker silos too.
Oh, absolutely. I was gonna say, man, they're ginormous.
Yeah.
They're lighted too. Did you know that?
Are they really? Nice.
Now the question is if you could sell them, because most maps you can't sell to BGA.
You do some drag racing in 1957 Chevy 210. Oh, nice. I don't know why, but I've really liked the 57 Chevys.
Me too. You could work on the engines without having to take half the engine apart.
Right. Well, let's just go back to you can work on the engine part.
Period. Yep.
Yeah, period. Compared to like cars now that you have to have special tools just to change the silly oil in them.
Yeah, my F250 truck, I had to tear half the motor apart to get the water pump.
Oh, Lord. That's not surprising.
No.
Not really.
Don't get me started on my wife's 2021 It's like a little, look like a rat car.
A rat car.
I don't know how else to describe it. If I get in it, even with the seat all the way back, I still hit my knees on the steering wheel.
Oh. No. Heck to the no.
Yeah.
My wife's like, I don't want to have any part of the Farmin. She hates it. She freaks out all the time. I'm like, well then I'm gonna drive it. I don't know. I'm 6'2" on a good day, 6'1" most days. But I'm like, okay, well if I fit in it, I know it's gonna be good.
Sorry. I got a fly that in my mouth.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. I was like, it bounced off my pop filter and went right in my mouth. I was like, yes, that's awesome. And it's wintertime. We don't usually get them, but...
Yeah, we've had one or two. But it's, it'll be cold one day and almost 60 degrees the next day.
Now, we get them like crazy in the barn because it's warmer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Around the animals and stuff. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He also drag races a 55 Bel Air. That's more of a street car.
Yeah. Bel Airs are pretty big, though.
Yeah.
The old ones.
57 has a 496. And the 55 has a 427. Nice.
Yeah.
I was watching, a little TikTok video and somebody had, I don't know what the Cadillac, there's a newer Cadillac car that's like a souped up family car, more or less. I don't know what model it is, but it was all hemmed out, and oh my gosh. And I said something about, I'm like, listen to that car. My daughter goes, that car sounds horrible.
They don't get it. They don't get it.
No. I'm like, no. I'm like, that's like music. She's like, oh, you need to change the station then.
I took, during the summer, we took Kimmy to the car races, and she's like, they all need to fix their mufflers. She's funny. She's precious.
I love her questions.
Some of the things, though, she asks, like, being autistic, it's amazing, but she's still, like, the doctor said she's gifted, but she has problems expressing herself.
Yeah.
So, like, when she was a young kid, like 6, 7 years old, if she would hide the remote control in the potato chip bag, knowing that Grandpa would look for it there. Knowing I'm going to go into the, I'm going to eventually make my way into the potato chip
bag. Yep. Well, I mean, that's where everybody hides their remote control at. I mean, in the potato chip bag. Yeah.
I picked it up and I saw that it was open, and I thought, why is this so heavy? And I didn't even think about it. I just reached my hand and I go, oh, I'll get a prize, like a Cracker Jack box. She's precious. She was so nervous when she went to talk to you the first time because, like, she knows Chad, and she knows Dirt, and she knows those guys, so she knows how they react to her. But she said, is he going to be nice? Is he, she was all nervous. But after a few minutes, I went back and watched her stream. I saw she was chatting away pretty good.
Oh, yes, she was. Yes, she was. I think it wasn't it you, Farmer, that was it you talking to her about bottle feeding the calves?
Yes.
It was him,
I had her do that it was like last week, and she gets nervous because the calves will knock the bottle right out of her hand.
Oh.
Because they're super strong.
Yes. Yeah, he said yes it was, yeah. I thought it was you. Yeah, that was awesome.
She's precious. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to just treat her like every other person and, teach her as much as I can.
You have to. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
She knows how to go in a toolbox and get a ratchet. She knows what a ratchet is.
Yeah, she said that too. That she was.
Oh, did she?
Oh yeah, that they were teaching her how to use tools. Yeah.
Yep. Every chance I get.
That's what she said. They were teaching her how to drive tractors and how to use tools.
Yep. She drove it. I mean, I sat with her because it's a $250,000 tractor. I didn't want her to wreck it, but
right.
She drove. She steered it.
Oh well, every kid does. Yeah.
That's how I learned.
Yep. Yep.
I was 6 years old. My grandfather says, "There's that tractor. Move it." He didn't even show me how to do it.
Okay. Yep.
So we did the old herky jerky for a while until I learned how.
Right.
But you're talking my grandfather, he was born in like 1800 something.
Right.
Well, you figure he passed away in 1984, and he was 94. So.
Oh wow.
You do the math.
Right. Wow.
But yeah, I just the doctors and the teachers just said the best thing that we can do as your grandparents is just treat her like everybody else, and don't baby her and let her do her things, but just be gentle. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Well, my wife, before she took the job that she has now at the library, she worked several years in the special education room at the elementary school. At one of the elementary schools here close to us. Yeah. Basically, it was most of the kids had there was some form on the spectrum of autism, on the autism spectrum. But it absolutely, and it floored her too. It absolutely floors me on the state level.
Yeah.
How much, like, my wife is not specialized in that area by any means. I mean, she goes to all the state mandated trainings that she had to go to, but the specialized care that these kids need that don't get it.
Yep.
And you have some of them that, really need it. They don't need to be in another classroom with somebody that might have a more mild case.
Yep.
That just needs a little bit of one-on-one, and they're awesome. You have some of them that need almost two teachers for one kid, kind of thing. And then just, no.
Yep.
And it floors me that on the state levels that the kids don't get the proper care that they need. Until they go completely, like, off the deep end, and it's almost like the kid is almost so out of control that they're hurting everybody in the process. Then you're like, now they're going to step in and go, okay, well, that child needs more attention. Well, these teachers have been telling you that the whole time.
Yep.
And you're not listening. And my way of thinking, by that time, that kid is past that point, of having, like you said, the gentle care.
Yep.
And it's just,
well, it's like us.
It hurts.
Sorry, clear my throat. It's like us. The teachers will send my son home letters and say, well, she can't pay attention in school, and she's antsy and things like that. And I said, but it's funny to me how she's that way with you guys. But I'll tell you what. Oh, hang on. I almost called you Gutterball.
What?
Hang on. There's no hit marker on the barn.
You sold the bales.
There's no. That's funny. You got to get a screenshot of that one.
What's that?
There was no hit marker, so I backed right over the sell point, unloaded the bales, and it kept 2 of them on the top of the barn. Yeah, look.
I see.
Should get a screenshot. This is what happens when you play with Fury.
Got it.
That's crazy.
So you're able to back all the way like through the barn, basically?
Watch. Jump in that tractor. I'll show you. You can back right into the top part of it, and it won't hit on it. Just keep going. Watch. It's hitting the bales, but see? There's no hit marker on it. You're hitting on the bales, but you can drive right into the barn.
Huh. That's interesting.
But it's hitting on the bales. But I drove right in there. I was like, oh, cool.
I wonder if that lagged out or something. Because now it's hitting on the barn.
Yeah. I don't know. I might have. I used it. I
Who
don't care.
knows? Oh, my Lord. So we have a couple bales on the roof. It'll be all right.
Yeah. It's not like we'll be back on this map anyways for a while.
If that's the worst thing that happens. I mean,
That's true. That's true. Especially with me.
right?
Anytime you invite me, especially with me, you're lucky to only have 2 bales up there. Usually, we'd have a whole line of them up there.
There's not a whole tractor and lighting up on the roof.
I think it's a good idea. I mean, it looks cool to have the cell point under there, but it's not very practical.
Yeah. Like I said, unless you're doing round bales, that the round bales slide off the back. They don't.
Yep.
You don't stack them like you would that. Yeah. But
Well, what I was going to ask you earlier is, do you know if there's a smaller version of this out on any of the mod places?
I haven't seen one.
Yeah, me neither.
I think is one of the Anderson. There's an Anderson auto load.
Oh, that's
But-
right. It might hold less.
But
Yeah.
are they? All right, Farmer, we will see you later. Thank you for coming in, and you have a good night. We will catch you on the next one. Oh, United Bill says, I hear Fury. Yeah, Fury's in here. You didn't know that,
Just
Bill?
don't-
I'm
Just
sorry.
don't tell anybody.
Yeah, don't tell Thunderball that he's in here.
Oh, he knows.
I know he knows.
He was the first one.
Well, hello, Mama Bear Farmin. How are you? I'm sorry I missed your coming in. I'm so sorry.
Nice.
How are you? Thank you for coming in.
Okay. These guys need to fix the traffic splines.
Uh-huh.
Yep. That'd be the first thing I'd do is shut them traffic right off.
Uh-huh.
Then again, I do on every map.
I usually leave it on until I have a problem, and then I shut it
Yep.
off.
I was gonna say, what a wonderful stream. Nice, relaxing.
Oh, yeah. I am good. I'm doing awesome. Hanging out with my buddy, Mr. Fury. We're doing a little farming, a little chatting. Putting a couple bales on top of a shed, but I mean,
Wouldn't be a Fury stream without it.
having some laughs. I mean, why not?
You know, this bale stacker is super real.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I know I've seen
Yeah,
it.
like
I've seen in like several Facebook posts about the old the old New Holland, those, what were they called, the speed stackers?
Yep.
Like the
Yep.
old, yeah. People ask, are these coming to FS? Can somebody make this for me? I'm like, you guys never quit, do you?
Nah, people, it is what it is.
Uh-huh.
I get it.
Yeah.
Nobody knows how to I mean, it took me, well, been doing it since FS11, and it's taken me all that time just to learn how to mod.
Yeah.
And then you work real hard at it, and you give it to one person, and it ends up on modhub.us. You're like,
yeah, that's not cool at all. Yeah.
it is. I mean, you know, and I'm sure that other modders have gone through it just as much as I have.
Right.
I'm not the only.
Excuse
I'm
me.
not the only single person out there that ever does mods. That's for sure.
Right. And probably not the only one that has had the same thing happen
Right.
to them either.
Correct. But that's why I think a lot of modders from like Truck Simulator, they start charging for their mods.
Oh, really?
Because
Gotcha.
yeah, like you go to buy a new semi truck and it literally costs you $25 if you want it.
Gotcha. I did not know that. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean you can still find the free mods out there on the Steam Workshop and stuff, but they're not the quality that someone would put into for a paid mod.
It makes sense. Yeah.
I just can't see myself paying $25 for a mod. I can't do it.
No. I have to be really, yeah. I'd have to really want it, or really dedicated want it too.
Yeah, I still don't think I could buy it. There's too many free mods out there I can just use.
That too, yeah.
But I think that's what's happening in this situation is like, and a lot of people also are learning how to modify their own mods to go the speed they want, go to hold the capacity and things they want. So it's come a long ways. I'm so happy for this game.
I mean, I know how I was doing that in 19. Learned how to more capacity, faster, whatever else. I haven't really done it so much on 22. Because, when you get mods like the Lizard Colossus, and I know that's awesome for console people to have that. So now they have a harvester that has a extra large capacity.
Yep.
So
it's like when the person that came out with the bi-rotor, the one that's in the my hub. Did you know in real life there's only ever made one?
One. Yep. I watched
just one.
Yeah, just one. Yep.
And your boy Fury got to sit in it.
Really? Nice.
I drove it about 20 feet.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. It's super old. I think it was made in the late 70s, early 80s, but
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
It was at some museum
thing.
And I got to sit in it, and they said, "Do you want to drive it?" And I said, "Does it run?"
Nice.
And they let me. I literally got it about 20 feet, and then they said, "Please stop."
Well, you asked if I wanted to drive it. I said yes.
That's true.
Wasn't it made? Was it made by like just a couple people, or like?
Yes, I think one or two. I think it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like. And when you see it, it's like one. You're like one of one. You're like, ooh.
Yeah. I watched of course, a YouTube video on it about the history or something of the bi-rotor.
Yep.
Yeah, that was really cool. You still putting the bales over there, or are you bailing now?
No, I bailed. I was bailed everything on the thing, but I'm still picking up bales. There's a lot of bales on that.
Yes. Yeah. There's quite. Well, I mean, isn't that in here? Do you not?
Should tell you how many bales.
You don't have that screen on there, do you?
Not on multiplayer. No.
Really?
Because that's one thing I was complaining about is like, all right, you don't have it on multiplayer. That's fine. People don't need to know how many bales they made.
It looks like a little thing on the easel.
Yeah. Yep.
I did not realize you didn't have that on. Huh. That's interesting. I did not.
All right.
There
Here
you
the
go.
bell
Learned
ding
something
16 time.
Do what?
I don't know how. I know this is my fourth load of, what is it, 20 bale. How many does this thing hold?
14.
So 28, 38.
56
Yep. That's how many I've taken off the
so
field.
far.
Yep.
No,
And
there's
two
a
on
few.
top of the bale.
Yeah.
2 on top of the barn.
We don't know how those add up there.
I don't know.
That was
Somebody must have put them up there.
Yeah, that was part of the math.
Hashtag blame Gutterball. When he watches this, he's going to call me and message me and be like, really, dude?
Yeah, really? He's like, that's my line, but it's supposed to be in theory, not Gutterball.
It's so funny because I don't know how the heck that story ever got started that I drink so many Red Bulls and stuff because I don't touch the stuff. It's so funny. I just went with it. I'm like, yep, that's okay.
Sure. Yeah, whatever.
I just went with it. Whatever you guys want to say, that's okay. I'm going to record another video now. Thanks.
Right. I mean, there have been far worse things that supposedly do, but besides Red Bull.
It's that's true. Very true. It's hard for me to drink stuff like that because my sister's an RN, so she would have nailed me for it because it's really not that good for you.
Yeah, right.
Have I drank them? Oh yeah, a lot.
Oh shit.
Yep. See?
Your farm is a self-sustaining farm too. Nice. You're making fertilizer, seed, and diesel.
Yeah, I think we've decided to go to a different map because that map we did last night on the live stream, the farm is just not big enough.
Oh, yeah. Right.
For multiplayer. For single player, it'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah.
We thought about going back to... Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was looking at... No, you're good. I was looking at that map, Sudhars. It's a 4X PC map.
Okay.
Oh my lord. I think it's... I thought French Plains was big. But, oh my lord. Like, hilly...
It's big.
It's not quite as bad, you know, on the hills like the French Plains, but oh my lord. Yeah, it's, yeah. It's pretty
Are you
size.
still getting the flickering on French Plains? The trees?
No. No, I go through and delete my cache every now and then when it starts doing that kind of stuff. I was getting that yesterday on the Holler a little bit, but I had went through and deleted all of my cache and all that kind of stuff too. So when all of that loaded back in, the trees stopped flickering. But yeah,
It's been a couple of months.
Do what?
For me. It's been a couple of months for me since I've cleaned my cache out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably full of... Oh, you coming in? Going by me.
Oh, my God. The little white car every time.
I can see it now. I'd be yanking that traffic off real quick. It's not a bad map. I would definitely rate this the higher echelon as far as graphics go and easy playability.
Oh, yeah.
But there is some issues.
There's some, like the,
But is it make it not playable? No.
Oh,
it's still very playable.
Yeah. Where is that place at?
I wonder if you can sell them all at the animal dealer.
Well, it kind of looks like that's where I'm headed to. That is... Oh, seriously? Yeah, that's where we're going.
Every time I head down to the sell bales, I'm like, really? That is why you have the harvester stop. I was going to jump in the
No,
harvester for you.
No, it's full, and
full.
so is this. I'm like, well, it's not going empty yet. Sure, just, It's almost like that person's from Missouri.
Yeah. But, I mean, playability, even for multiplayer, I don't think I've had an issue stuttering or anything.
No,
On my end. Not even any rubber banding.
No.
It's played pretty smooth.
Yeah, it has. Absolutely.
But I have noticed that most console maps play pretty well.
Yeah, the crossplay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so funny watching your stream like I would be normally, but I'm on the same map with you. It's so weird. Wait a minute.
I'm on there too.
Yeah, it's the coolest thing in the world. Now, this I wouldn't mind doing more because I'm not responsible for the stream and responsible for the chat.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
This part of it I think Gutterball would enjoy more than...
Yeah.
Well, no, he does it.
Well,
he does it all the time.
That's his part right now anyway.
Right. So...
But yeah, just the whole part of, like, tonight has been a breeze. You know, as far as starting it up and it running smooth and all that. But you got some that every now and then you got the stream that just
Farmer Group, I think it is crossplay already. I think it's, and this is out already. This is an old map.
Yeah, this is, you have to go all the way to the bottom of, when you look at the maps on the in Mod Hub. Go all the way to the bottom. Yeah, we know. Yeah, the two males on the roof are from Fury. That's Fury's handiwork.
Hashtag blame Fury. Yeah. Did you want me to check real quick while I'm to see if it's crossplay?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Goodness, you silly traffic. Okay, my turn. But, Farmer Group, this is... I started this in new farmer mode at one point, not now obviously, but that's a farm that you can buy those two green buildings, and I believe
yes it is.
It is crossplay?
Yep.
Nice.
100%.
Nice. Yeah, so it would be a normal 2x.
Yep.
Map or 1x, whatever. But we believe, I'll show you what go into the map. But that area over there that's where we're parked at. So it looks like there's supposed to be animal pens. That looks like that's all supposed to be like pasture area. It almost looks like. I don't know if that's supposed to be cows or sheep. It looks like that's supposed to be cows, I bet. And I bet that's supposed to be sheep. But I want to go down to this field and see how big field 39 is. There's some pretty...
Okay. We can do that when we're done.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of farming for everybody. Like, there's, if you like the Humonto fields, it's out that. It's out a bunch of grass fields over here. What's that? Oh, the dairy's over there. Well, that's kind of cool. I didn't even know that. The dairy's over there.
Now, let me ask you, you probably would know more than me. If you started a new farmer and saved it, but then went to multiplayer, would it load it up with your stuff?
No.
No?
Equipment, yes.
Okay.
But as far as, like the buildings and stuff, because you're starting from scratch,
Oh, gotcha.
like I think the placeables that are built into the map will not be there.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Yeah,
some,
because
some maps they are.
Okay. Because, like, I thought maybe that might override it, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. 'Cause I think that all depends on how the map makers set it up
Oh,
in
okay.
each
Okay.
individual category. Like
That's
if they
cool.
left the starting Farmin.
You know, believe it or not, there is a lot of detail on this map, though, for a pretty much flat map.
Mm-hmm. I almost left, and I didn't do it. I almost left the easy developmental controls in just to do a flyover.
Yep. And I don't usually play any map without it.
Yeah. I don't. Just for
Flying around
one
and stuff.
to
Yep.
have super strength, if you flip something over, just to be able to flip it back. You know.
100%. And plus, what I use it for is like when we're building a farm, I stop time.
Yeah.
Just so we're not sitting there, because you guys knew what happened outside of the camera. We talked for like, look at what time we started yesterday. It was like 10 after 12. We're supposed to start at 11:30. No issues. It was because we were jibber jabbering. Gutterball looks up and he says, by the way, it's 10 minutes to 12. You might want to hit live.
I'm like, oh man.
That's exactly what I did. I was like, oh darn it.
I kept looking at my watch. I kept looking at the
Your
phone? And
yep.
I kept refreshing. I'm like, am I missing them? Am I missing them? Are they live now? I'm like, no. I'm
It's
like,
my fault. Because like, if we're just recording, we'll be on there for like, sometimes it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. We go, oh well, we better record now. And then we sit there till sometimes the sun comes up and talk.
Oh jeez.
About plans, about
Yeah.
kind of like you and I did, just
Oh yeah.
chit chatting.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I tell you, in my life that I've ever met, and 62 years old, and I've only met 2 people in my life that have been that genuine. And I'm playing on a map with one of them.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
And the other one is my brother. So
Right?
what you see, guys, when you're watching us, is what you get. Gutterball is what you get. And what you see with Big A is what you get.
Yep.
I've talked to the guy several times outside, and I'm telling you, what you see is what you get. He's great. There, I went on my spiel. I'm done.
You know.
Sorry.
I mean, that's what I've said from the get-go. I'm about positivity, and if you like what I do, I really appreciate it. If you don't like what I do or don't like me, then that's fine. Well, like you said, there was 500,000 new YouTube channels started just under Farming Simulator in the last 14 days.
Yep, in the month of January. Yep.
Yeah. So, if you don't like what I'm doing, then sorry, move on. I mean, and there's somebody out there that might be a better fit for you, and that is absolutely all right in my book.
Me
And
too.
if
I'm the same
you
way.
do like what I do, and you do like what Fury does, we're more than welcome anytime.
Now you see what I did is I'm not bailing the ends so that you don't run into them.
Oh yeah. Well, that's normal. Like if I have well, a higher capacity baler. I will try to do the ends first and then, but, or if I'm harvesting, I just won't leave anything on the end rows.
Yep.
I'll just scatter it and then,
Well,
honestly,
also, yeah,
I don't usually do bales, I do loose and put it all in the silo.
Yep. You know, for multiplayer, we do the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. We very rarely use bales.
Yeah.
But in my own Let's Play, I use bales, but I try to bale them last, but in real life, you bale them first. But you also have multiple people helping you, so one guy's usually hossing bales right off the field.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep.
But you also you harvest the field first.
Yeah.
Then if you have to windrow it or whatever, then you do that, so there's no combine on the field with you.
Right.
So we just tend to be a game and kind of push everything so far. I do it too.
Oh yeah.
It's like when I watch Chad play, I understand. I mean, when the guy runs around going Speedy Gonzalez, it makes sense in real life. You can't do that.
Right.
But what a game, what a community. These are awesome.
Absolutely.
Wrong street.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you, Ert? No, it's alright. What stream were you on? Maybe it's a map that we want to know about.
Maybe it's not.
Maybe it's not a map for FS. Maybe it's a totally different game.
Wouldn't it be funny if you showed up, it was like Pokemon or something? You'd be like, I'd still probably try to learn how to play it.
Right.
We had a few years back.
FS Club.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've watched him.
Gotcha.
Remember a few years back when the Pokemon Go came out?
Oh, yes.
Well, we tried to do that with the grandkids, but they had us, we were using tanks of gas to get them everywhere. It was crazy.
Oh, jeez. I know, like, out by us, there was one spot, and I think it was out by the restaurant outside of town. There was one spot where, I don't know, it's special something. I don't know what it was. Well, I would have random people out here that aren't normally out this way. They come out here and hit whatever it was that they had to hit for that game. I'm like, really? You come out here for that? Well, whatever. Float your boat, whatever.
Yeah, I don't judge people. It's not my place.
Yeah,
you know?
whatever.
Like you and I have talked about, I don't care, you know, if you're green, yellow, blue, or purple.
Right.
If you want to watch Farm Sim, come on.
Yeah.
Now, if you're green or purple, we might have an issue. There might be something wrong, but we still don't judge you.
Right. Might need to get that checked out.
Yeah, really. I still don't think I'd say anything because it's not
no.
my place.
Right? No.
We should have only the last swath that you're on, and then a couple once you get wider up here.
Okay.
To bail.
Gotcha. I don't know about you, but I think after this field, I think that might be about it.
Yep, I see where you're going with it. I was just going to say, you know, I was going to tell chat that, guys, in the last little bit, let's see if we can get Big A to 30. See if we can get them to 30 likes. You're at 28 now.
28? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. It's the only thing about being on the phone, like, updating chat, you know, it doesn't update. You have to, like, completely close it out and then, you know, come back into it to see the updated how many likes and whatnot.
Yep, that's it. You know, I've never done anything, recording or streaming, to see how many likes I can get. I just don't.
No, I just do it. Like, I might occasionally say something. Hey, don't forget to hit.
Yep.
If you're on your way out, don't forget to hit that like button and turn the bell on.
But but the thing, and I'm the same way. But if that's how they want to do their stream, it's not my place to judge them. That's their business.
Oh, absolutely. Right.
I still support them.
Right.
I still.
Yep. Right. Absolutely.
I think this community is great. I think it's one of the best communities out there, and I'm so. What's the word I'm looking for? Proud to be part of it.
Yep.
Because it's just, I don't know. I can't say enough.
Are you almost full?
Yeah, I'm just trying to top it off before we leave and try to get this field done so we can get you on your way. I know you're late.
Luckily, we don't have a whole lot going on tomorrow.
Are you going to stream tomorrow or no?
No.
All right, so I'll try to catch. I know, doesn't Dirt Farmer stream like in the morning? On Sunday, right? And then Dirt Farmer, or then Chad goes around noon, right?
Yeah, he's in the afternoon. Yep. I think Dirt's usually around 10 o'clock Central, my time, I think.
Okay.
Somewhere in that time frame, I think.
Well, they're all in your time frame, right?
Do what?
They're all in your time frame, right?
No.
Or yeah.
Chad is,
well,
but Dirt Farmer is not.
Oh, Montana's out more farther out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're behind. They're behind me. Yeah.
Okay.
But Chad's the same time zone. What did he say? Oh, absolutely. He said it's like a modern map. If you don't like it, don't download it. Absolutely.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah. No, don't download it and complain about it the whole time. Well, then guess what?
Yep.
Don't use it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't agree more.
Yeah.
I don't know how many maps I get on and I go nope and I just keep going.
Right.
Find the right one.
Right. Absolutely. It's like they said about Old Stream Farm. I don't know why, but that map keeps calling me back. I don't know why. I love playing on that map.
Yeah, I feel the same way about Riverview. Every month or so, I'm like, man, I want to go back to that map. This is the same way. I had a big series on Old Stream Farm. That is an amazing map.
It is. I felt the same way about Osada. I did Rustin's Off the Grid Theory Challenge on Osada and spent a lot of time on Osada, and that's a very well detailed map too.
Now, is it smaller fields or is it decent sized fields?
It's nice. Kind of like, it's almost like a sister to Old Stream Farm.
Ooh, maybe Gutterball and I'll check that out.
Yeah, check out Osada. Yeah.
Okay.
It's very cool.
All right. I'll go empty this.
Okay.
And then you should be able to fit that, and then we can wrap it if you want.
Okay.
I know. You're looking pretty tired. I can tell. So I get it. And it's hard sometimes hosting with another person on here. It's like a huge undertaking.
Well, especially from different, I know you're an hour ahead of me, but
yeah, it's when you start getting into the time frames, it's crazy on everybody.
It is. And I'm not a person that stays up real late usually,
Mm-hmm.
I've always been a sleeper from being a little guy, I've always liked I may only hit 6 or 7 hours of sleep, but when I'm out, I'm out.
Yeah. Well, I get mine too. It's just broke up.
Yeah. Right.
Having to get up at 4 o'clock. Like last night, I never even went to bed until about 10. in the morning because I had to stay up and help chores, get calves fed and things like that. And, and by the time Gutterball and I finished it up, it was about 4 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm only going to get a half hour's sleep.
Oh, man.
That's kind of dumb.
Oh, wow.
But what an amazing thing you are doing here by bringing some people in and just being with you. It's just nice. It's a nice, relaxing time.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you come to join me on the farm.
Well, I hope
Per
more people utilize it because I know your invitation was out there.
Yeah.
Really? Hang on one second.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to drive over this car. Back down the other. I don't want to do too much unrealistic stuff. That's stupid. But yeah, I mean, you got a good thing going here, and I hope people more utilize it and get to know more about you because I've gotten to get to know you pretty well over the last month or two.
Oh yeah.
And
I
hope more people come in and they can tell their story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think it's just great. That's why I jumped on it. I thought, man, just a.
And it's not. I don't want to.
Thing.
I don't want to pressure with a lot of questions.
Yep.
Just when you hit into playing in and you hit the chat and then you're chatting with the. Well, I don't want to say chatting with the chat.
Yep.
But the conversation flows.
Yep.
And that's when you get. That's when you get the more genuine answers.
Yep.
And not
100%.
Not the
made up forced answers. Yep.
Yeah. Or the rehearsed answers. Yeah. Absolutely. You get to learn who people really are,
Yep.
Absolutely.
And that's why I said I think it's just, and I told you today, you're going to be big in this community. I see it. And I saw it from the first day that I actually watched your first stream. I said, this guy's got it. He's got it.
Well, and you're not the only person. My buddy that's on Twitch, he said the same thing. I'm like, no. He's like, dude.
Yeah, you're so humble, though. You hate it when we talk about you. You're just like, stop. But, I just think it's enough. When I rewatched my stream this morning, I spent about 20 minutes talking about Big A. It's like, no. I'm
like looking at the phone. I'm looking at chat, and I hear my name, and I'm like, what? Oh, it's this Fury. Never mind.
It's just Fury. Just never mind. Just ignore him. It's okay. It's all good. Okay, so now that we're finished, all right, go ahead and grade the map. What would you give it out of a 10?
Oh, crap. Hang on, let me hop in this track.
Or do you want to go out of 5? Would it be easier just to go out of 5, or would you go out of 10?
Wait a minute. When did it go down in that one sugar beet field, or cotton field, or whatever it is?
Oh, yeah. Let's go. I'll follow you. What number is it, so I know where I'm going?
You need to go the other way. 39.
Okay, I'll
it's
turn around.
At the bottom.
All right. The other way, Fury, not that way.
Yeah, not the other one.
The other left.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Your other left.
What a pleasure. Absolute pleasure it's been.
Hey, Ray, how are you? Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Just I said no frills, just farming
That's it.
and chatting.
It's the best way to do it.
Putting bales on top of the shed and
well, hashtag blame Fury. That thing took off, didn't it? When you started, I think you're the first one that started it, didn't you?
I might have been. Who knows? Oh, look at this. Does he even have his? You have your blinker on. Where are you going, loser? Don't mind me.
When I brought the bales over, the guy was literally coming down the middle of the road. I'm like, really? I gotta get over here.
Well, I thought at first it looked like he had his flashers on. I'm like, no way. There's no way he's got his flashers on.
Let me point out too that you are driving my tractor and I'm driving yours. That's awesome. I see on your screen, I see Fenton. I'm like, why am I'm not up there. Wow.
Finn, I'm
Field
not
39.
I'm in the McCormick.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a Fenton.
I have the Bredow loader tractor.
Holy cow. Field 39 is ginormous. Oh my gosh. Wait till you get here. And if you combine that with 38.
Are you not honking at me? You better take that elsewhere. Oh, fence.
Wow. I'm interested to see how big this. You imagine harvesting sugar beets at real speeds on this?
Oh, my Lord. Can you drive through that? Sure,
yeah,
why
you're
not?
there. Look at the size of these fields. Can you imagine if you combined both
God.
of the 38 and
That's
39? You'd be here for like 4 days harvesting
map.
it. Yeah. And then what I want to see, I'll come down here, can you combine 37 with it?
Oh my Lord, it will take you forever.
Can you imagine harvesting that at like 5 miles an hour?
No.
3 miles? It'd be a challenge.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, you can. You can combine these fields. You just have to cut the trees out in the middle.
Uh-huh.
But you can combine them.
Oh my
So
Lord.
37, 38, 39, and 34 and 35 can all be combined.
Holy cow. Yeah, that's the bottom half of the map.
Yep.
Holy.
Yep. Absolutely. That is literally out of a 2x map, that's half the map. So it's like a full map.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, I just drove by that windmill.
Did you? Yeah,
That's awesome, though.
That's
That's
wild,
great.
yeah.
Well, all right. So, do you want to grade it out of 5 or out of 10?
Well, what is it on the mod hub? It's out of 5, isn't it?
Yes.
5 stars?
Yes. What would you give this?
I don't know. In multiplayer, since you can't really, we know where the animal pens are supposed to be at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we know that. I'm kind of at a 4.
Yeah, I think for me, playability on multiplayer is huge, but you lose a lot of the map.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Which is fine if you're into building your own. I agree. I can agree with you. I think it's a 4. A solid 4.
Quite a bit of detail. I will give them that. You know, I mean, you could have just placed down buildings on a flat map and not put any of these fences up or.
Yep.
What is this over here?
I don't know. I'm following you now.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I'm attempting to, but I'm crashing every 5 seconds.
I think that's. Oh, that's an animal dealer.
Oh, is that where we were?
No. What was that place?
What are you stopping for? I go to pass the car, he stops.
Uh-huh. Well, this is where you buy the animals. I don't know why the other one was like an animal sell point, I guess?
There is a lot of open pads
Uh-huh.
to build on.
Well, this is kind of cool over here. They took, I don't know if you can see this or not on the screen.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm literally the next.
Well, they have like a little walking path, and they have different flowers like the landscaping grass.
I think for me, what takes the star off is the ability to not hire a regular worker.
Yeah. Having that funky ankle.
Yeah. if you're stuck with course play or manual stuff, like generally speaking, I do anyways.
Yeah,
I think it's a solid. It might even be a 4.5. It's a decent map.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, like the little pond there.
Yeah, you can get your water right from there. I'll bet you.
Uh-huh.
What a great.
And all the fences around all the houses. I mean, you didn't have to put fences around the houses and stuff, and hedges and.
Yeah. In fact, a lot of maps that just would have been the house sitting there.
Uh-huh. And the parked cars and...
Oh, definitely detail-wise, it's a 5, for sure.
I love how people stop.
I know. I was just going to say, I'm literally right behind you, and the lady... Well, what it kills me is when they're power walking.
Uh-huh.
Like, they look like they've got a place to go and really quick to get there.
They don't.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Oh, there's a lake here, too.
Uh-huh.
And there's a car coming. Either one of us are going to get
I'm not worried about the car. I'm worried about the light pole.
Yeah.
Again.
Are you driving with WASD?
Yep.
That's why.
Of course.
But yeah, a pretty good map though overall. I think it's very playable. Yeah. It's definitely got a little bit for some. There's even logging on it.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, there is. Yep.
But if you want a small farm up in the left-hand corner, up in the right-hand top corner, is small fields.
Yeah, that's
And if you want humongous fields, the bottom half of the map could be all one field for all.
If you wanted to place down a doormat and live in that apartment building and do contracts, you could. I mean,
absolutely.
What if?
Like, why are they parked in the middle of the road? That's what kills me.
I don't know. There's that yellow van all the time.
That lasts about 2 minutes with me.
No, I'm not drunk, Rain.
I am.
Oh, there's the...
Oh, there's our farm.
There's the farm, yep. Last minute.
That's what they say. Stop tailgating, people.
I'm off the fence. Come on.
I'm trying to end the stream. Come on.
This one hurt a bad.
This is what I'm glad you did this though this way because Gutterball and I never do it this way. It's so unique because we just get into a map and we just go, oh, let's start.
Right.
And we never look around. And it just was great.
It's fun.
I mean, look at this field off the farm. That's pretty decent size.
Yeah.
There you go. Screenshot. Awesome.
At this point. Yeah. But yeah.
That's great.
Well,
perfect.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Theory, for
coming in. Thank you for having me.
Play around on the map. I don't know. It's been a blast. Absolutely, it's been a blast.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm going to promote it as much as I can. So hopefully people, even on my channel, I'll say, as long as people can join you and have a blast, you'll get to know more about you and farming and everything else because you know quite a bit about farming. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I know a little bit. Yeah, it's been a while.
You know enough. You know enough.
It's been a while, but yeah, I know a little bit. Yeah. But
I'll let you have your few seconds here to deal with your chat, and then you can say goodbye, and we'll get out of here.
Awesome. Sounds good. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming in tonight and joining us. It's been fun. I know I've probably missed a little bit of chat, but it's all good. You guys pretty well behaved yourselves.
One more like.
One more? Oh, no, thank you. Thank you, Josh, for coming in. It was a lot of fun. Hats off to the crew. What crew? They were crashing in the light poles. What are you talking about? But yeah, thank you everybody for coming in. I appreciate you. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming in tonight. And showing the love to both of us. And it means a lot. It means a lot to me, and I'm sure it means a lot to Fury too. And yeah. But on that note, like I've said before, take care of each other. Fury says it too. Take care of your family. Be kind to one another. Spread that farm sim love. And we will catch you on the next one. You guys Stay safe and have an awesome rest of your weekend.